Hello and welcome to Forex.com Global Market Review. There was a lot of interesting news yesterday, firstly from the UK, where the Halifax House Price Index, which came in significantly worse than expected, which indicated more problems for the UK housing sector. Also, we saw that the BOE released its key benchmark rate at 5%. The market expectation was also to be 5%, so we did not see any change in this rate. There was also some positive data from the US. We saw the unemployment claims figure surprised on the upside, and this slightly boosted the dollar. Robert, where do you think the dollar will go in the second half of the year?
I think the dollar is going to go up based on the fact that the US market is more resilient than any other market in the world, based on the fact that the Fed is looking at an interest rate hike sometime in August or September, based on the fact that the other central banks are probably not going to increase rates, and in fact Europe and Great Britain seem to have downward momentum in their economies. The US economy is the one that's going to be coming back the strongest, and I think the dollar is a long-term buy here.
So we have a very dollar bullish Robert. I don't know so much Mr. Petrucci. We are seeing that the housing, employment and financial sectors are still in a rut. They're not showing any significant improvement. So I think that the dollar will still struggle to gain any significant momentum and break beyond the 1.500 level against the euro, which is a very strong support level for the euro dollar pair.
I think what you're forgetting though is the US economy is the biggest in the world, no matter what anyone says. And the fact is that the US economy having the ability to be resilient, the worst news is in already, and the financial sector, the housing market, and unemployment will all show a significant improvement in the second half of the year. Dollar will be fine, and I think still people should be buying dollars.
It seems to be that, the recent data we had, just pending home sales figures, were still very disappointing. We didn't see last week the non-farm payrolls, also a very disappointing figure. No, not as bad as many traders expected, but still came out weak. So in my opinion, dollar will still struggle in the near term. Although many analysts like yourself, Robert, saying over the shorter term, dollar will be under pressure, however longer term is going to bounce back. But however, we're talking about the second half of 2008. Looks like it will stay on the downside. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.